Before we start, please ensure the volume on your device is turned up. This information forms only a small part of our review workshop, but will be useful if your child or young person has an EHC plan and they are about to have a review. EHC plans must be reviewed by the local authority within a 12-month period of the plan being issued, or the completion of a previous review. This is why you may hear it being called an annual review. A review should be done in partnership with the children and young people and their parents and must take account of their views, wishes and feelings. The review should consider the progress made towards achieving their outcomes and should consider how appropriate it is to continue with an EHC plan given the child's progress, any changes in their needs or circumstances, and it should equally consider if any changes are needed to the plan around the child's outcomes, provision and placement. Where a child or young person attends an educational setting, the local authority tells the head teacher which of their EHC plans need to be reviewed that term. Part of the review process involves a meeting. These usually take place at school. Reviewing the plan consists of information sharing before the meeting itself, the report following the meeting, and the local authority closing the review process by providing a decision letter informing of the review outcome. The person arranging the meeting must get any available written advice and information from the child or young person themselves, the parent, the head teacher, the local authority, SEN officer, and an identified health professional, and a local authority officer for social care. Any information should be shared with parents or young people before the meeting to allow them plenty of time to read it before discussions take place. If you are provided with information or reports at the meeting, feel free to ask for some time to read it first. Where a child or young person doesn't attend a setting, the local authority will arrange the meeting and they'll write the report too. There are timescales around EHC reviews. Everyone who's being invited to the review meeting should be given 2 weeks' notice and provided with any written advice or information at this point. Notes will be taken during the meeting and these, along with any written information and reports, will form the review report. The report should capture any changes to the plan that are being recommended, as well as any difference of opinions. The review report will be sent to all parties and the local authority within 2 weeks from the meeting. You can really make a difference to the meeting by going along and sharing your views. You can take a friend or someone else for support to the meeting, but as a courtesy, please let the head teacher know if you decide to do this. It may not be possible for everyone invited to attend the review meeting, but the head teacher will try to make sure that the date fixed for the meeting is convenient for those people who have had the most contact with your child. Pupils should be actively involved in the review process, attending all or part of the annual review meeting. They should be encouraged to give their views. You may wish to talk to the school about how your child can be involved in the review process, or you may wish to contact either our children's or young person's information officers for support for your child or young person to document their views for this process. The local authority have to send parents or the young person their outcome from the review within 4 weeks of the meeting. This must be in writing. The local authority's outcome could be one of the following actions. To continue the plan in its current form, this is called maintaining the plan. Or to change parts or all of the plan, this is called amending the plan. Or they could bring the plan to an end, this is called ceasing the plan. If the local authority decides to maintain the plan or cease the plan, the local authority must provide you with information about how to appeal their decision if you disagree. SENDIASS can help with this too. If the local authority decide to amend the plan, they must start this process without delay. As the review must be concluded within a 12-month period from its issue or from the previous review, you will see that the local authority and school have to start this process sometime before the 12 months come to an end. I mentioned previously that the local authority may decide to make changes to the plan, that is, to make amendments. If they do this, the local authority must send a copy of the original plan, without any changes, to the parents or the young person. They must also send a copy of the proposed amendments and include any evidence, such as reports to support their changes. This is called an amendment notice. Once you or your young person receives the amendment notice, you will have 15 calendar days to let the local authority know your views. You can also use this time to request a particular school or setting be named in the plan. This may be the school or setting they currently attend, or it may be a different one. Following your views being shared about the amendment notice, if the local authority decide to make the changes to the plan, they must send you an amended EHC plan as quickly as possible. This must be at least within an 8-week timescale of them issuing an amendment notice. If, however, the local authority decide not to amend the plan after all, they must tell you within the same time frame. When the EHC plan is amended, the new plan should state that it is an amended version and the date on which it was amended, as well as the date of the original plan. Additional advice and information, such as the minutes of a review meeting and any reports which contributed to the decision to amend the plan, should also be appended, in the same way as advice received during the original EHC assessment. The amended EHC plan should make clear which parts have been amended. Where an EHC plan is amended, the following review must be held within a 12-month date of the issue of the original EHC plan or the previous review, and not within a 12-month date of the amended EHC plan. So to summarise, a review is an important process for your child or young person. It provides you and others an opportunity to look closely at the plan and ask for changes to be made to the description of their needs, the type or amount of support which has to be provided, or the type of school or setting they attend. A review has to take place within a 12-month timeframe of the plan being issued or the previous review. The local authority can either maintain the plan, amend the plan, or cease the plan, and each decision must be in writing and will also provide you with a right of appeal if you disagree. Your views, wishes and feelings are an important part of the review process, and so please go along and take part in it.